Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well. My desk is a hot mess today. I don't even know where to put my tea at. But hey y'all, a happy Tuesday. I pray and hope everybody has had an amazing week thus far. Miss Gail, I saw your amazing news. Give me a second because I'm hearing some echo. And hopefully you guys don't hear it. Let me see. I hope it gets better. I hope you guys don't hear it. It's going to drive me crazy, but I just hope you all don't hear it. So today we have a few things that we're going to be doing. I have my family's family reunion shirts to press for this weekend. Also, if you were in the live with me yesterday, I've been waiting on these Jiffy transfers since Friday. They were supposed to be here on Friday. Well, at least that was the date that it said that they should be here. And generally, I get like a lot of my Jiffy stuff on time, like the shirts and everything always usually comes like the next day. These transfers took an extended time to get here. And so some of you guys know that I had like a 200 piece transfer order for somebody else that I ordered for them because they really don't know how to set up a gang sheet. They didn't get like that was all foreign language to them. So I went ahead and did that, but they had to wait for their stuff too. And they have like 200 pieces to press. And their event is this weekend. And they're not used to pressing a lot of shirts or anything. So half of their order came. The other half should be here, Jiffy said, by Wednesday or maybe Thursday, which was supposed to be here today. But nonetheless, I got my transfers. So I'm happy about that. And then I did get a few of these UV DTF transfers from them. And yeah, the color looks really good. Like I'm super disturbed by the whole situation, but the transfers do look good. Even the transfers that I have, I will have a video showing me like unpackaging the transfers and showing you guys like how I just cut it up and stuff like that. But tonight I do want to try to get some of these pressed, but we have a lot of other things to talk about too. My grandma is coming by tomorrow to help me get the rest of these things done for my family, these shirts done for my family. And then they had, of course, a few last minute shirt orders. So I told them, I don't know if that's going to work fine. My printer is still, I have not done anything with my printer. I do plan on doing that when I don't have so much going on, but I don't know. So that's the reason why I have to print out transfers from Jiffy is because my DTF printer is still down. And so these transfers really are going to save the day. So I'm going to go over here and get some other transfers so you guys can see. And then I'm also going to show you guys like what I got from, like I've been ordering some stuff for like our key fobs and things like that. So I'm going to show you all some of that stuff too that I have. For the key fobs. And then Kingdom DTF sent me a package. I don't know what it is. It was a surprise. So I am going to check and see what that is with y'all. I don't even know what it is. But I printed out since. So the way that gang sheets work on Jiffy or any other website. So I chose Jiffy this time because Jiffy really was the most economical out of all the other transfer companies. For a 22-inch wide by 230-inch or 20 feet inch gang sheet, that was $119. Every other site I looked at, it was $149 or better for that size gang sheet. And I chose to go with Jiffy because, of course, like I needed. So the order that I ordered for the other family reunion that I'm not doing, but I designed it and then I helped them with the setup. They needed 4 of those gang sheets. So 4 20 feet gang sheets. Okay. And then I just needed 1 for my family's orders. So that's how much you can get quite a bit of transfers on those sheets. Now you don't have to get a 20 footer. You can get less than that. But I feel like the gang sheets are the way to go as opposed to ordering individual images. So let's say you need 20 of one design. It's better just to put it on a gang sheet as opposed to ordering 20 individual prints of that. Okay, it does reduce the cost when you're doing gang sheets. I'm gonna have to put my hair in a ponytail in a second because it's about to get hot in here. Let me turn the heat press on too. So that's why I ended up going with Jiffy because I've ordered individual transfers from them before. I've ordered like a smaller gang sheet from them before. But when I started with like this large order, I knew I wasn't going to be able to print anything out. So I wanted to get the best price. Now, along with the best price, customer service is a little different. So that's something else that you may want to consider because you can talk to Jiffy, but only through their chat bot on the computer, and you can send them an email. But I'm still waiting on my email from when I sent them the email about the transfers being delayed from Friday. So that is that. What else I need to tell you guys about that? But it's fairly simple. Let me see who's here because I just started talking. Y'all, I'm in work mode. I've been working all day. I told Taylor that I miss her because I had to go run and get my own coffee today. I wasn't happy about that. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Mare Bear. Hey, Miss Merlinda. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, y'all. Like, all four of y'all are, like, right here. Like, y'all, I hear from y'all all the time. Hey, y'all. Thank you for coming today, everyone. If this is your first time here, I'm Patrice. This is Craftable Things. I like to do a lot of crafting. I do DTF printing, sublimation, UV printing, Cricut. Let me move this. I definitely love blinging things, sewing, embroidery, like a lot of different things. I just love to make things. So thank you for being here. If this is your first time, this is not really very structured, but we will have like an open dialogue for DTF printing. How do I feel about my printer and the current state that my printer is in? And transfers. Like, do you feel like transfers? Maybe I should have had a poll up today. Like, do you feel like transfers at this time, like it's just the way to go, just to avoid the headache, or what? Like, if my printer was printing, I wouldn't have had the issue, like as far as with Jiffy, with printing things out. I don't like to print transfers, and that's part of the reason why I don't really commit to doing transfers for anybody, because I just have I have two DTF printers. If anybody's gonna come here and ask, I have not used my 8550 in over a year at this point. Once I got the Pro printer, I just did not feel the need to really use the 8550 at all anymore. So I haven't used it. And then the L1800, I still use the L1800, but the L1800 is actually at a friend's house. So I use it when I need it, or I'll send it to him to print out some stuff for me if I really need it. But that printer is definitely not a printer for you to print out transfers. Definitely don't start you a transfer business with the L1800 or any printer like that. Even with the one that I have, the dual head, you need multiple printers, because when one printer goes down, you need one that can kick in and do the job for you, or you can have both working at the same time, or maybe if you have a third, you really need a better printer, more commercial printer. If you're going to be doing transfers, I know people get DTF printers and they're all thinking transfers. No, like that's not necessarily the way that it needs to go. So let me see who else is here. Hey, DB, hey, Barb, Marilyn, finally, girl. I was just, and they came maybe about 4 or 5. So then I had to leave. That's why I came on a little bit late, because I met the person who was getting the other transfers, the 200 transfers. I had half of that order, so I went and met her. For the second half of the order, I went ahead and just had Jiffy send those directly to her house. So she should get them tomorrow. They say the latest Thursday. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah. Hey, Marie from Western Wisconsin. Welcome in. Hey, Mama Vi, welcome. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Carol Coleman. I hope everybody is doing really good today. Hey, Fern. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Don. Welcome in. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Tanya Yu. Hey, Shaka Terrell. Gina Spears. And now I'm about to scroll down because I want to show y'all this stuff. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yes. You cannot rely on delivery dates. Yeah, we can't. Usually we get things pretty quickly. Because we do have Jiffy has a warehouse here, not far, but they don't allow pickups. All day shirts will allow pickups here because we have an all day warehouse here and they will allow pickups. Jiffy does not allow pickups. So you just gotta wait. But a lot of times I usually get things the next day. So, oh, Don, it's good to see you, but I pray that you get better. Hey, NJ, welcome in. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. I'm scrolling down just to see. So while I'm scrolling, these are some of the prints. Like these are just regular prints because I did the 22 by 240 or 22. Really, in Jiffy, I had to set it up as 22 by 230. I set up my gang sheet inside of Adobe Illustrator. You can set up your gang sheet in other softwares. Angel has a tutorial and she went live where she set up her gang sheet inside of Canva. I usually do everything inside of Adobe Illustrator, but you can set up a gang sheet inside of Silhouette Studio. Maybe one night we'll do it inside of Silhouette Studio to show you how to set up a gang sheet inside of Silhouette Studio. But it just depends on how many you need. So I went ahead for my family's order, even though it wasn't as large as my friend's order. I still used the 22 by 20, 240 inches gang sheet. Okay, and that's a 20-foot gang sheet. Okay, 20 feet gang sheet. So I did so I went ahead and printed out. This is so good, so I can put it on a hoodie. But clearly I printed it out too big. My size is a little bit large, but it's fine. And then I also have the shirts that I'm doing for my next door neighbor. This is going to go on the back of them. The color looks pretty good. The color looks good. I'm happy with the color. But this is going to go on the back of his polo shirt. Y'all see that polo shirt over there? Right there. That's where this is going to go on the back of those. So I printed those out. I also printed out a few of my crafting things just to fill in that space. But if you ever decide that you want to sew shirts or there's a design that you like that you're selling or going to a fair or whatever that you may do, you can print out gang sheets and then you can have to press onto your shirts if you don't have a DTF printer, right? Look at me. I have a DTF printer. I have 2 DTF printers. And guess what? I printed out these sheets. Now, at $119 for this size gang sheet, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because once I did the calculations for this particular order, it came out to less than $2 a transfer, like $1 and maybe 80 something cents per transfer. And that's based on the size that I used, right? So if I'm paying $1.88 per transfer and then I'm paying $2.60 and a little less than that, maybe $2.45 for the shirts, I mean, at that point, I'm just pressing. That's less than $5 for the shirt and the transfer. So the profit, you can definitely still make a profit printing out transfers and not having your own DTF printer. But I do recommend doing what works for you and what works best for your business, because look at me. I have the printers. I have a lot of printers. I have sublimation, white toner, DTF, and I still printed these transfers out because guess what? This particular company has the industrial printers. For me to print out 100 transfers, the amount of work that I have to do to print out 100 transfers is ridiculous. But they can do it, and I'm not paying that much for them. But I have these here. So one just says crafting things, and the other says crafting all the things. I printed out a few of these because I think I want to do like some giveaways. And then, of course, I printed out a crafty top. And you see the white on the back of it. So the white looks good on the back of them. I do think it could be a little bit wider. I think my printer does print a little, like my back is a little wider than this, but it's still white. Like maybe I'm delusional. I don't know, but that's kind of how I feel. And then I still have, like, I have some more of these. And then I printed out. Let me scroll down. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Gail. I think earlier, no, I didn't see you earlier, but I did see your message. And I'm going to reply. Hey, Kels. Hey, everybody. Anybody I missed, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But hey, everyone. Okay, so Naomi said she's on the fence about getting a DTF printer. I've been using a DTF company who turns my transfers around in 24 hours or less. Naomi, drop who you use, because JIFFY stressed me out. Maybe it's local, but no, it's up to you. I like having the control of being able to print out my own stuff. But just to be honest, like printing out, when you start getting super large orders, and with the printer that I have, I'm not going to print 100 transfers on that printer. I'm just not at one time, because it's just going to take me, it's still going to take me time. That the printer that I have is a lot quicker than my other printer, the L1800, but it's still time. Like I got to make sure it's lined up right. And yeah, so that's not necessarily what I would want to do. So Barb says she runs 2 L1800s. She orders transfer if it's a large quantity, 250 plus. Says that could be more cost efficient. Definitely. But the 2 L1800s still, Barb, like I think 50 shirts for me. Well, not really. It wasn't bad. I've printed out a lot of shirts on the L1800 at one time, but it just takes so much time for that to print out. Like I just feel like it just takes a lot of time. Hey, Stephanie. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling down so I could get to the other good stuff before I start pressing these transfers. Hey, Dempsey Boo. Hey, everybody here. I'm sorry if I missed you guys. I'm so sorry. Yes. Oh, Stevie, yes. I got sick in the February, March, and I didn't use the printer. I didn't use the DTF printer for maybe a month. When I went back to go use it, it was just like, yeah. Now I've changed out the tubes, and I haven't ran any ink through the tubes. I changed out the tubes for my white ink, and I have 2 new print heads that I'm going to put in, but I don't want to even do that until I'm fully ready to commit, and I'm just not ready to commit 100% right now. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Look at our friend Delonda Patrice. Hey, I can't even say your name in like an Italian accent. I can't say it. But hey, girl, but definitely it's important to consider time and efficiency. It is. And this worked out perfectly to print out all these transfers. Perfectly. Yeah, it was a hot mess. She's still gone. She's not back yet. So these are the ones I printed out for just crafts and combos, just for me to have. Oh, wrong. Just for me to have like these. And I really was just filling in the space, right? Because I had space left over. So I was really just filling in that space. So did you see my other transfer I printed out? But it's so big for it to go on a hoodie. Like, I don't know why I printed it that big. I'm going to have to put this on a towel or something. Like, that's just huge. All right, so the transfers that we're going to be doing today, and I have these in different sizes because of the different size shirts we're going to be using. So this is the transfer that we'll be using today. This is for my family's reunion for Saturday. And so I'm going to be printing these out. My grandma will be here tomorrow to help print out some stuff because they're always getting me in situations. And so she'll be here tomorrow to help with this. But some of y'all may remember this. I have a bling design, so y'all know I'm going to be extra. If I go to the family event, it's going to be outside on a hot Saturday. Y'all know I have this in bling already. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this for sublimation. I'm going to print out a sublimation sheet and do me a sublimation shirt with my bling on top of it. And somebody's going to say, oh, I want one. I'm going to be like, no, you don't. All right, let me open this up. We're going to start printing in a minute. But Kingdom DTF sent me this. Usually they send me a few things occasionally, but I haven't heard from them in a while. So it might be like a new paper or something. I'm just trying to, it might be something new that they have. I don't know. We'll see what it is and what it's about. This is gonna make me, if it's something I have to print on, I'm gonna really have to fix my printer. If I have the energy to do it. Yeah, it's some new rolls. So they sent some, what kind of roll this is? It's metallic pearl. So they sent me some metallic pearl film to try out and holographic. So, oh, it's pretty. It's like a pretty film. You guys probably can't really see it that good. But one is a metallic pearl and the other is a holographic. So I'm going to try these out. Metallic and holographic. I'm going to try these out. So that means, because I want to test it out, I want to see how it is. So that means I'm going to have to fix my print head. Or I can use it with the L1800. I could still go and print on the L1800. All right, so my heat press is on. We're going to head over to the heat press in a second. You guys saw the UV DTF print transfers they sent. And maybe we'll test this out, but not tonight, y'all. I want to test out something else. So if you saw the Patrice L channel, or maybe the other night I showed this. So Evie, like a while ago, maybe in 2021, October 2021, Evie gave me all this stuff. And inside of all the stuff that Evie gave me, what were these, this webbing with bling on it. Now, Evie put the bling on herself like this with the bling sheet. Okay. And so this is another way that you could make a key fob, because we could just go ahead and put the hardware right here at the end of it, right? That's a bling key fob. So I have a few blanks and I also have a lot of webbing already, but I'm going to show you guys what I have. So also in that bag of goodies that she gave me, she also gave me a bling sheet, and this is from Be Createful. So she did say she had gotten from Be Createful, and this is purple. This is a violet bling sheet. It's a hot fix bling sheet. Okay. And so I can make it with this. We can make it with that. I also have purchased this. I think I got this from either Temu or Amazon a while ago. I don't know if this is for hot fix though, but we do have this bling sheet, which it may be for hot fix too. I don't know. But then I also purchased these from off of Amazon, and I do have a link to these in Amazon, but I have these from Amazon, and these are supposed to be hot fix too. So I am going to test this out and see. Tonight we'll probably just check it out and see if it works, and then maybe do something a little more detailed than that. But this is like a black stone, but super, super, super cute. Thank you, Tanya. Yes, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Is it 2:12 in the morning? Can you have prints made of others' designs if you're using it for yourself? So, Lita, if the thing with Jiffy, honestly, which I don't know, but you can send, like, all you do is you're uploading your own gang sheet. So if it's something that you purchased from someplace, you're going to upload your PNG. So if you purchase something, you can have them print it out. They can print it out for you if you purchase it from somewhere. They just can't resell what you have. They can't resell your file, but you can have them printed. Yes. They can have it printed. All right, y'all. I don't see any more questions. Delonda's over there. Delonda, have you said Julie Maimone while you've been there? Because I think you need to say it while you're over there. I think you need to. Aw. It looks like Delonda's having a great time. No worries, Lita. All right, so we have this. We're going to test this out. I'm going to show you guys a few more things for our key fobs. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be doing, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be sewing lip balm pouches and maybe another bag, but we're sewing. Okay. We'll be over on Marilyn's channel tomorrow, and Dem's Designs will be hanging out with us. So check us out, Making with Marilyn. I did show a few other things yesterday on my Patrice L channel. Let me show y'all. So I purchased, remember the band that I made for So Good this weekend? So this is just a regular elastic band that I had. I actually purchased more decorative elastic bands to be able to use with my bookmarks, like my book band bookmarks. So I like these. Super adorable, super cute, right? So I purchased quite a bit of them because I do plan on making some for gifts, but these are all elastic bands that you could use for that. I also purchased some fluff for our key fobs, some puff balls for the key fobs. Super, super, super cute, right? And then I also purchased like fabric for tomorrow. And then I also have like more faux leather that I purchased, some more decorative faux leather. Isn't it super cute? They are nice here there. Did Shay Shay not buy something? Because that's the only way I'm going to be proud of her. So I got some of this. Shay Shay, don't even look. Close your eyes. But I got some more faux leather. And this is like different colors. I got glitter, some pattern faux leather here. I'm not going to open all this up tonight because I do want to kind of get started. But this, oh, this is cute. I said I was going to open it up, but I think I am. All right, and then I ordered more like glitter faux leather. So some of this stuff we can use when we're doing some of our embroidery projects and also our in the hoop projects too. So I didn't need any more faux leather, but I couldn't help myself. Y'all know how it is. I had to get some more. Okay. So this is pretty cute, right? So it's two. Okay, this is a little different, a little more flowery. And then this is, oh, this is cute. Like a purple glitter confetti, like a light violet. And then this one's a little thinner. And then we have the pink, which is a lot thicker. So that's some of the stuff I ordered. I did, if you guys didn't see the other night, I did get some nylon webbing, but I do have the cotton webbing. Still on the fence about which one I like the most, cotton or nylon. I might like the cotton webbing a little bit more than the nylon, but they all work perfectly fine. They all do. So, Judy, no, don't say that. Shay Shay, telling you I did. I got some really nice stuff. I did. I can't wait to make a bookmark. If my order hadn't came today, and if the transfers hadn't came, we would have been making a bookmark with these bands. Like those elastic bands are so nice. But we are gonna try to get to one of these and test this roll out just to see. They say you're just supposed to peel off the backing and then press. You could also use this as just regular adhesive on like a glass or, you know, something else. You can. That's what they said. So we're going to test it out and see. But I do have a strip or a sheet that Eve gave me from Be Createful. And she said that that's where she got her strips from because she used those strips for all of these. And look how blingy these are. Like these are very, very blingy. So if you like this, then, and then they do have like different colors. So let's get started. I'm going to head over to the heat press. We'll discuss a little bit more about, I can't see the chat. I should have put the chat on the TV. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, Reba. Awesome. Can you use HTV on faux leather with a texture? I wouldn't. If it has the like, so if it's like this, hold on, Michelle. So if it's like this with like that very little bit, you can bling on this and you can do HTV. But the faux leather that has like, that's a little rough, like how the glitter is, I wouldn't do it. And I probably wouldn't do it on any of the shiny faux leather, or I wouldn't do it on the shiny ones. Like this, definitely, I wouldn't put anything on there, or the shiny. But the more matte, like this, yeah, like HTV can go on this all day, but just not like the shiny or the texture. No problem. All right, Shay, I'll put, and I don't even want to put it in. I don't want to put, Marilyn, is there, I think we're going to do that. I don't know. Bear, see if there's a link. All right, I should have got more, what you call it. I'm going to add the other screen. All right, we're at the heat press. All right, so that's what we're about to do. Hey, Dorica. Hey, Marta. Are you cutting the transfers or did you have them cut? No, I cut the transfers. So they charge, so it came on a huge roll. It came on a huge roll. The roll was 22 inches wide by 20 feet, which is about 20 inches by 240 feet. But when I uploaded it into JIFFY, I had to adjust the size to 230, like 22 by 230. When it came, I just went ahead and cut them off. I have a video showing me cutting them, but I cut them and separated them. If you want JIFFY to cut them for you, they charge for that. So I think they charge like 30 cents or something along those lines to cut it for you. So it's nothing for me to take my scissors and slice it. The way I set it up on the sheet, because you set it up how you want it to be to reduce any unnecessary space. So I did as close as I could without overlapping or touching. And so it was super easy for me to just go ahead and slice it. So I would definitely recommend that unless you want to pay 30 cents for them to do it. But it really didn't take me much time to cut it out. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Let's see if I miss. I'm trying to put you guys up on the TV so I could see the chat while I'm over here at the heat press. My other computer is, of course, because I want to do this, it's not coming up. I mean, why would it? Why should it? Why should it? So it looks like I'm going to be, let me get my phone. I think I'm going to just put my phone over here. That'll be better. Because it's not cooperating. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Marta. Put bling on canvas. Bling will go on canvas. I can't remember if I've done it or not. I don't remember, but bling should go on canvas with no problem. Sorry, I'm just trying to see so I can at least see the chat because I can't see it. My TV is not pulling it up right now. Just why? Anything to make it more difficult. Anything to make it more difficult. So we're about to press these transfers. So if you are looking to get into business, or if you have a business, like I really do think that transfers are the way to go, especially like if you don't want to invest in a printer, if you don't have time for maintenance and troubleshooting, because there is a lot of maintenance and troubleshooting involved with DTF. Okay, so I do have a few I have a few smaller shirts that I need to do. I'm going to make these smaller here. That's what I intended on doing from the beginning. What did Marilyn say? Hey, Crafty Leo Mary. Did Meryl? Okay. Okay. Because I don't even know what we need. Y'all know I'm just going to go to the party. That's all. Oh, you got the 1.5 inch webbing white heart. Okay. No worries, honey. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get there. So I have a few of these smaller shirts. Generally, I like to just go in, get out my shirts that I need. I have the youth large. Let me just separate my shirts. That's why I kind of wanted to see what you guys were saying. I have a youth medium, youth small, and then where's my other one? So I have this little baby shirt. This is 12 months. And then I have 2T. All right. I think these are all the little ones that I have. And so I do have smaller transfers. That's the one thing that I do like about doing the shirts. I need my phone now. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. Shay, you're making. Did you watch the? You watched the pre-recorded video for the bonnet? It's really easy to do. Like you just have to stick with it and go through the different steps. But you can totally do it. All right. So I have my 2T, my 3T, my 4T, and then I have a 12-month. So let me just make sure I have those. 1, 2, 3, 2T. That's my 3T. Where's the 4T? So this is the 12-month. And then I have the 2T, 2T. I'm missing the 4T. So I gotta find that 4T. I'm gonna press those and then I'll look for the 4T later. But maybe it's here. Hold on, let me see. Let's see, youth small. Oh, is this a 4T? Nope. Youth medium, youth large. All right, so I gotta look through the thing for the 4T. I just gotta get that. All right, so these are the ones for this shirt. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Print it out. So I did get some extra, or y'all, I don't know what people be thinking, even my family. Like, you sending me, you're asking me right now if I could get more shirts and print out more. Like, y'all weren't prepared for this? Did y'all not know how many, like, did y'all not do a good tally? I don't think so. I don't think they did, because they're asking me now to print out if I could do more shirts, and I, like, my printer, I'm not printing it out. I have to wait. I have to ask somebody else to print it for me. JJ, don't say that. I do have my heat gloves, but I don't really need them. So I'm just gonna put this. This is gonna go about right here. Y'all think I need my shirt rulers? I don't think so. I don't use them. I do have them. But I did. So the lady who's doing her shirts, who I had to order the transfers from, I did advise her to get transfer rulers. And so I'm going to peel these cold. The transfers did not come with any instructions. Now, the odd thing is that they came with instructions. It is auto open, but I don't want it to jump. I need to nail it down to the desk. But these came with instructions. They do have instructions on their website if I wanted to look them up, but I'm not going to look them up. But this is the first transfer that we have, or the first shirt that we have. And this is a 12. This is a 2T. So I'm just going to put it over here and let it kind of cool off. And then we'll peel it and do, we'll peel it and do the other. So I'm just making sure I have all the shirts and everything that I need. Yep. I do want to go ahead and find that 4T. But it's always important to lint roll before you start. Lint roll and pre-press, okay? Lint roll and pre-press. The one thing about Jiffy, they're going to send you some wrinkle shirts. Like, they're not going to be nice all day. Their shirts are usually like packaged a lot better than Jiffy. A lot better than Jiffy shirts. A lot better. Hey, Naomi. Hey, M&T Living. Hey, Miss Zelda Brown. Listen, C-Mills family thing, and that's what they do. Hey, Mylene. Yes, they do. Like, oh, is it too late to? Yes. Like, my printer's not working. So I have to rely on somebody else. That's the one thing that I like, why I like having my own printers and things like that. I don't like to have to rely on anybody for stuff like that. Like, I just want to do it myself. I don't want to have to rely on anybody. Because look at this, like Jiffy took forever. I don't like that. But it kind of is what it is. You also have to do things a little more timely, right? So order your stuff way in advance if you can. So it's not their fault. It's your fault if it's late. So kind of how it goes, y'all. Kind of how it goes. All right, I'm just gonna let this cool off. Let's see how this other one, let's make sure we're doing the right thing. And I do have parchment paper to place on top. Here it is. So with DTF, if this is your first time, like seeing DTF or how transfers work, once you press it the first time, some of them are warm peels or hot peels. I guess it's not warm or hot, warm or cold peels. I'm guessing this is cold peel. I usually have a lot of cold peel stuff. But just know when you start to put your shirts and things back on the bottom plate, the bottom platen, that this is very hot. And so it kind of keeps the shirt warm. So that's why I take it off to let it cool off, to cool off some. So let's see if this is going to be, it definitely looks like it's definitely a cold peel because that came off. I do have my fridge here. But this is what the shirt looks like. And this is a 2T, but this is the 2T shirt. The colors look really good. Like those pictures, these are old pictures. And so these pictures look really good into the shirt. Like it looks good. Even though I think my printer looks better, but it still looks good. And I'm not just saying that I think my printer looks better. I really do think that my printer, I printed this design out before on my printer because I used part of this design before like my family shirts. But this shirt is for like the entire, like these shirts are not for the entire family. They like the design that I did for my family. And so they wanted to incorporate that into the shirt. And so that's what we're doing now. Barb, they really do look good. Like I have no complaints about it. They really do. I'm just glad that there's options for stuff like this out here. Because imagine, you know, your printer is not working and then you need it to work, but you can't, you get orders. So this is a way where you won't have to stop your orders or cancel orders. So what that second press does is that it really just like helps to like mesh the design with the shirt. And so I like how that came out. It looks good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one. So this is the 2T. I'm gonna keep the two T's together. I still need to find that 4T though. I still need to find that one. So I'm just peeling this off. Remember, it's a cold peel and it's peeling off beautifully. It's peeling off beautifully. So these transfers all came from Jiffy Transfers. Just know that there is no guaranteed date. Even if Jiffy says that, you know, oh, you'll get it by this date, there is really no guarantee of when you're actually going to get it. Okay? Just know that. Thank you. So vegan. So I'm pressing it for 20 seconds. Well, actually, it's on my rhinestone setting still. I didn't change the time. For the most part, I've been bringing it up like 5 seconds early, so about 20 seconds. But that second press, I only need to press it for like 7 to 10 seconds for that second press. And I pressed it the last time for the full 25 seconds. I pressed this too. So I need to, y'all about to work. Let me pay attention. But you only need to press it. That second press, you don't have to press the full time. Like you 10 seconds is like more than enough time to press. But hey, everyone coming in. I'm just doing, I have work today. I've been working today, y'all. So I can't do something fun, even though I do want to do that that key fob with the bling sheet before we get off. So I'm gonna press some of these now, and then I'll press the rest tomorrow. My grandma will be here to help, so that's gonna be perfect. Oh, let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Let me pay attention. I'm not paying attention really good. All right, so we're just gonna line this up. So if you're finding this channel and you're into doing shirts and things like that, or maybe you want to do t-shirts and this is your first time like seeing this, what I'm doing is I'm having a DTF transfer onto the shirt. These are t-shirt rulers that can help you with placement of the shirts. Like when you get started, I think these are very important, especially when you're just starting out, to know how to place or where to place your design on the shirt. So I'll open this up in a second to show, just in case anybody needs to see it. I do think that it is important when doing t-shirts. I do. I have any. I think I had a super large. Okay, this one is the 12-month, but the 12-month look a little bit big, even though it says 12-month, and this isn't a Gildan 12-month. Or maybe it is. Maybe this is Gildan's infant brand. I could have sworn I ordered all Gildan shirts. So maybe this is the infant. Maybe they have a different label. It says rabbit or something. So let's see. 15 seconds, first press, 10 seconds, second press. It's temp depends on the fabric type. Yeah, if it's polyester, it can be less. Like I have a polyester shirt that I was gonna do. That's the polyester shirt for my neighbor. And I was gonna do that one, and that the temperature is for polyester. Usually the temperature is less than what you would do a cotton shirt. All right, that's right there too. But I promise y'all, this 12T or 12-month does not look that much bigger or smaller than the 2T. I still gotta find that other one. I'll find it once I do that second press. My heat press, it's a Racoma heat press. Naomi, my grandma, she called me on Monday, y'all. My grandma called me on Monday, like, hey, what are you doing? You know, I'm calling you before I head that way. And I'm like, girl, relax today. You're good. Tomorrow she's going to work. She's going to work. But I may tomorrow, depending on how many shirts I get pressed today, I just have her use this press as opposed to the Fancier Studio. Like I would use the Fancier Studio press because that one is definitely more manual. This one, she won't have to really, like once she presses it down, like it'll pop open and she won't really have to really monitor much of that. But what I would do though is I would just have her go ahead and press all of the shirts, the first press. And then after she's done with the first press of the shirt, she can press the second press, because then I'll just adjust the time and the temperature. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, this shirt is smaller. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And here I'm just taking the transfer off. It peels beautifully, y'all. It I don't have any complaints about it. The only complaint I have is that it just took long to get here. But generally with Jiffy, everything comes next day, and I guess that's probably, you know, they spoiled me in that way because everything generally comes fairly quick. So yes. So I guess. Yes. All right. Thought I was going too long that time. But it looks so good, y'all. It looks really good. It looks really good. All right, so these are, let me find that 4T, because that way I'll have those done. I have one more printout. Generally, I would have more than I need. But if y'all know me, y'all know that my family gets major discounts. So yeah, I'm not doing more than I need to do. Like, I'm not gonna do more. But they need it more this time. And we don't see if the shirts get here. Well, I could actually get these Gildan shirts from Michael's if I wanted to go inside of Michael's. But it's just the transfers. Somebody may end up getting white toner prints. I keep going to, that's why it's better just to press the first press and then go back and do the second press, because I'm gonna keep forgetting, and that is not really good for time. Not really good for your time. All right, let me look for that 4T. I do have the small shirts here, but I don't want to get them mixed up just yet. Hi, Daisy. Thanks, Naomi. I don't know. So time temp is, Dawn, I'm not sure what you're saying. So these shirts, I ordered these shirts from Jiffy. I ordered these last week. These actually came, they said it was supposed to come on Monday, but it actually came on Saturday. Right? So that was fine. The transfers, I ordered those transfers last Monday and then they came today. But they were saying that first it should have been here Friday or Wednesday, then Friday, which I understood the holiday. And then on Friday, it said it was coming on Saturday. And then Saturday, it said Monday. And then yesterday, it said delayed and it had no date. So I sent an email to them. They never responded to the email, but I did get the transfers today. So I don't know if they saw it because they never responded. So these are medium shirts. These are the extra large. I'm looking for the 4T. Let me look at my thing. So I do have, I'm just going to go through and mark off as I get them, because that way I'll be able to know. Okay, so I have mine. All I'm doing is looking at the product list, or the order sheet. And so I already pressed the 2 T's. I pressed the 3 T's. Generally, I'll do this before, like just to make sure I have all the shirts, but it's all good. Okay, so now I just want to find that 4T and then I'm going to start. I usually like to go in order. So I have my extra larges here. And then I have my, okay, let me put the extra large here. I'm going to put it over here on Romeo. It'll sit here for a little bit. My extra large. And then I have my larges here. And Romeo is being a gentleman. Okay, so these are my youth. Where is this? Here's our 4T. So I found the 4T. So I'm just gonna mark that off and we're gonna press it. Press temp for how long? So I usually press, I'm pressing at 20 seconds for the first press, and then the second press, usually 10 seconds. I press it for like 10 seconds. My first press, you don't have to press it that long. I just press it long. But 20 seconds, and the second time, 10 seconds. Like 7 to 10. Like sometimes I don't even go all the way to 10 seconds. Just pre-pressing. Hey, Paulette. I'm trying to see the phone. Okay, so see, this is like pre-pressing is the thing. Like I need to pre-press the shirt, all the shirts, and then press the transfer after, and then press all the transfers, and then do the third press after that. Because y'all, I will just keep it there. I don't know, but it's all working out good. This looks really cute though. It looks really cute. Now I'm second guessing that placement. Looks cute. It looks cute. So then I have my smalls, and I have a 3X and a 2X. One 3X and one 2X. So we'll get those done. I'm just gonna let this cool off. So what are you guys doing tonight? Who else out there does DTF? Like, do you have a DTF printer? Do you purchase transfers? How do you guys feel about transfers? Thank you, NJ. Yes, Dawn, at 325 degrees. Like, that's what I've always pressed my DTF transfers at. Hey, Karen Murray and Evelyn Warner and Denise. And if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. So Karen has the Pro Colored R2000. Karen, how do you like it? How do you like it? I'm still like, I have to take time. Like, I have to set aside time to look at it and to change out the print heads. I've changed out a print head before. Like, that doesn't intimidate me. It's just the fact of doing it. Like, y'all, it's a lot sometimes. You still have to think about it. At least for me. Some of y'all may not be like that. But for me, yes. All right, so I have, let me find my other transfers, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Let me add up. Make sure I have the right amount. And I do. So we have a youth small, medium, and large. So I'm going to go ahead and press those. The only thing is that I don't know. They're going to have to divide the shirts up themselves because they did not tell me. Like, I don't have names of who these shirts belong to. So I just have to fold them up. So my grandma tomorrow, any shirts that we have, she'll just make sure that they get folded up and get them where they need to go. That's it. But she's excited about coming to help me. Thank you, MNT baby. She's excited about coming to help. Yes, Paulette. Hey, Jamie, girl. Hey, Jamie. How have you been? What have you been up to? Oh, Evelyn, I'm sorry to hear that. I need more tutorials. So, Adelaida, you want to do some transfers, but you need to see more tutorials about how to use them? Is that what you're saying? It's going to print my transfers. I designed my game sheet using the software the DTF company provides. Awesome, Naomi. Oh, Jamie. All right. So this is the youth shirt. And so it's going to go here. Looks good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But I'm glad that you guys are here to work with me a little bit. I'm only planning on staying on for like 2 hours. What time did I come on, y'all? Like 7:45. So then maybe in like a few minutes, I'll pause on doing these. I could do these after the live, and then I'll do we'll do the key fob with the blank sheet and see how that's gonna go. All right, let this cool off right here, and then I'm gonna bring this back over. Let me see if I can see. I need to check off my list. I do need to check off the youth shirts. So we had the youth a small. I have the youth medium and the youth large. The rest are all regular sizes. So NJ, a gang sheet is really, I already cut it up, but I do have a video showing exactly what the gang sheet will look like. But let's say you want to put 100 images on one sheet. So that's actually like, that's going to be like one huge sheet. So they have their gang sheets start at 22 inches wide, and then you can go all the way to 20 feet. So that's how long, how wide and long your gang sheet will be. And then you can place your images on the sheet the best way that you can to save on space, and it's a little more economical than printing it out individually. Hey, Crystal. So the one thing with did I just press this again? The one thing, I put it under here, it's so hot. The one thing with the DTF transfers, so with polyester and sublimation, you have to do, with sublimation, it has to be polyester, or you're going to be doing a hat, right? If you want to print on cotton. With DTF, you don't have that worry. You can print on cotton, you can print on polyester. Now, the only difference, well, not the only difference, because there's a few differences, but the major difference with DTF and sublimation is that when you're printing with sublimation, true sublimation, and you're pressing it onto a polyester shirt, that ink is permanent. It's going into the fabric, right? It's becoming one. Sublimation becomes one with the shirt, right? With DTF, your design or your image is still practically just sitting on top of the shirt. So with sublimation, you only have to do one press. Yeah, you guys can see the image. This is one of the youth shirts. So you can kind of see the image is a lot better because it's a lot bigger on the youth shirts. You just have to do one press with sublimation, but with DTF, you're pressing it twice, or at least I would recommend pressing it twice, because that second press really, really helps to make sure that it is nice and adhered to the shirt. So that's kind of what. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Porgy. Hey, Brandon. Uh-oh. And then, of course, like I'm putting parchment paper on top because you don't want your platen, your top platen, to really make direct contact with the DTF print. And that parchment paper does really help to like get it into that shirt. It depends. Like some people use Teflon sheets for various reasons with their DTF prints, or use parchment paper. It's really up to you. All right, so we have all of our toddler shirts are done, and then I'm just gonna finish with the youth shirts. I have this youth medium. Hey, Tracy's Creations. Hey, Paula D. Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen D. All right, so I'm just doing some prints, y'all. I have work to do today. Like I was nonstop. I finished up all of those dominoes that I made. I gave them to her already, and the cards, the deck of cards that I was making, I gave those to her. So all is good. I don't have to worry. But I did tell her if she had any questions. I told her how to press the shirts. And if she had any questions or anything, to definitely let me know. I think she's going to be good. This is a kind of fairly big youth medium shirt. Pretty big. The second press using parchment paper takes some of the it does. Naomi, that's very true. So Naomi was saying like she finds that it takes that plastic feel away. It does, and then it also kind of helps it. It's not sublimation where it's actually embedded in, but it still looks like it. Like it starts to kind of look like it's embedded into the fiber of the shirt. So that is true. All right, looking good. But the colors on these transfers from Jiffy, it looks really good. Like these, the larger ones, it looks really good. Hey, Nikki. Hey, LaTanya. Can you press with the Cricut heat press? So, Crystal, I have pressed with the Cricut heat press DTF transfers before. Yes, you can. You can. But I just like this press because I don't have to apply any pressure myself to it. Can you press transfer with like an HTV Ron auto press? Yes, you can. I've done that too. You can. I was actually going to bring out the Cricut press to do it to show you guys that you can do it. I should have brought it out so you guys could see that, but you can. I just prefer like an actual heat press, like one, like not just this one, only because of the pressure. Like I don't have to necessarily apply the pressure myself. That's what I like. I don't have to apply the pressure myself, but it does need a little pressure. It does. Sometimes I overpressure things though. And we're just gonna do Miss Scale. Okay. Nikki, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? So I'm gonna go here. Let me go down a little bit. Go right there. Looks good. Yep. So yeah, but it was luckily they liked the design that I did before, and so this is an older design, and all I did was change. I added Keeping Memories Alive, and I added an outline around her name, like a thicker outline around her name because it wasn't there before. So they liked it. Before it just had for years, Ruth was my great grandma, and it just had like the years that she was alive. But now we have Keeping Memories Alive instead of the years. All right, so we're pretty much done with all the kids' shirts. We're pretty much done with all the kids' shirts. Y'all, this is peeling off so good. I don't know if you guys can even see. Let me see if I can bring you back a little bit closer. No, y'all still can't see the way the camera is. Y'all can't really see that good. But it peels off beautifully. We're gonna put this parchment paper on here and we're gonna press. Oh, let me see what I missed. Hey Josie. I missed something. All right, so this is our medium. This is a youth medium. And we just have to press that large, the youth large. So all of the smaller shirts are done. But I am going to use, like, have the t-shirt rulers for my grandma so that she can press if she wants to. She insists, y'all. She called me Monday because the transfers were supposed to be here and they weren't. So, oh. Okay. All right. But it's looking good. It's standing out. Remember I said how I didn't think like that the white was as white as my white? But it's white. It looks good. That white is very white. I was just probably hating on Jiffy a little bit because that was something that is white. It looks good. It's popping off the shirt. It's not bleeding into the shirt. You don't see the red coming through. So if you ever get a transfer or you print your own transfers and an area is supposed to be white or any other color, but you still see the color of the shirt coming through that color, then that just means that it was not enough ink laid or the white coverage isn't good. As you guys see, there is no white, no red coming through that white. That is nice and white, and I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So I have all the youth shirts. I'm just gonna put these over here. My grandma can fold them. In fact, that's probably what all she needs to do tomorrow is just fold the shirts up how she likes, and then she can take them to everybody. Like she's part of the planning committee or so. So that's how I end up doing the shirts because my grandma asked me. My auntie didn't ask me this time. I think they learned to just have my grandma ask me. So I don't say no. Let's see. And then my grandma asks, it's just like, well, whatever, how much is it? Whatever you want to charge your family. Like whatever you want to charge. So yeah. Oh wow, Nikki. So, on my shirt, let me transfer this over. So this shirt is pretty old. It says bling and things, and we run on the finer things. So at one point that was Dunkin's little saying, and y'all know how much I love my Dunkin' Donuts. At one time that was like Dunkin's saying. Now Dunkin' doesn't even have the donuts underneath their logo anymore. They just have Dunkin'. But it used to be Dunkin' Donuts, so that's why it's like this. On my other shirt, the apostrophe is pink, just like the logo. But it says we run on the finer things. That's what it says. What was it before? We run on Dunkin' or something. It said like that, and I just put we run on the finer things because that's kind of like what Eve's rhinestones are the finer things, and so that's where that came from. All right, let me go back and start doing more presses. Making large designs with a Cricut. Mylene, I'm making large design. Like, what are you doing? Like for cutting or for like to print out? I think I have a printout of one. I do, like how to print it out. I think. Naomi, she insists. Okay, so this is the thing. When I'm working, I don't like for anybody to be with me. I don't like if I'm working, if I have something to do, I want to do it. I don't want anybody around me because honestly, like I'm talking to y'all, but usually when I'm actually like in work mode, I don't talk. And other people talking to me will get on my last nerve. So I usually work by myself because I'm not really nice when I'm working. And when I have something to do, like I don't want to chit chat. I probably won't eat lunch, so don't keep asking me if I'm hungry, if I'm okay, because I'm fine, but I just try to get it done. Well, my grandma has been insisting on, and she's probably watching from her TV, my grandma has been insisting on coming to help me because I think she just feels like I'm just overwhelmed, overworked, but I never ask for help. Like I don't really ask for help. So you kind of have to force help me. And so that's what she's doing. She just wants to make sure I'm okay. I'm not doing too much. And I know what she's doing. And I'm going to let her do it. If she wants to try to press something, I'm going to let her go ahead and press something. She wants me to show her how I make the candles. She wants me to do a lot of different things. So I'm going to show her because I learned so much from her growing up, especially like in this creative space. Like I've learned a lot of creative things from her. So if she wants to know what I do, why not? Why not? But she's just insisting, like she wants to do something. And I've already told her no that I'm fine, but she insists. So she's gonna have to work. If she's coming, she's going to have to work. So that's just it. Let me see which transfers I have over there because I have two piles and I need to see which ones are which. Mylene, you are right. Dibs, listen. I gotta ask her, like, sis, you trying to learn all the stuff that I do? Like, girl, what you trying to do? Like, let me know because the legal size sub paper, making and print out. I do. I have a printing. I do. I do. Yeah, not really design, but just to print it out. Or so I'm gonna show you guys this real quick, and then I'm gonna head back over to the heat press. We got about 20 more minutes of pressing. I just gotta find. So these are t-shirt rulers to help you align. If you've never seen these before, if this is your first time here, because sometimes I get people who are new. This is a youth ruler. So it just kind of helps you to align it to make sure you get it where it needs to go. We have an adult ruler. And you just put it on the collar. You just put it right there on the collar, and then it'll tell you exactly where that center is for you to put your design. This one is a 2X to 6X. And then there is, what else is there? They have a measuring tape in here, and this is for infant and also toddler. So if you're new, I would definitely suggest doing this. Even if you're selling shirts too, until you get more comfortable with it, then use these rulers just to make sure your stuff is aligned properly. Like, I think this is a must in the beginning. And even some still now, like you may feel like you need it. Did I press this shirt? No, I think I did. I hope I did. Oh, I did. I need to find out which design. So one of these is for small, the other is going to be for large. All right, so I have my smalls and mediums should be here. Let me count. So now that's what we got going on. Okay, so I have 5 smalls and 9 mediums. Let me see right here. I'm just making sure I have all this stuff, y'all. Jiffy, you have to count yourself a Jiffy. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 smalls. So let me count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna put 4 here, and then if I find the other one, then I will put it. But I do have 5. One is up there, so it's there. So all 5 are there, and then I have 9. Let's see. This is a 3X, 2X. Let me get the mediums. Mediums, where are you? And I should have 9 mediums. So I'm gonna count these out. Count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All right, so let me go ahead, toss out my mediums. So we're having like a picnic on Saturday. But what I like about Jiffy, with the gang sheets, you can change the size, have multiple sizes on one sheet. And I love that. All right. And I'll show you this one. This print is a little bit larger, so you guys can see, as the print gets larger, you can see the print a lot better. Hey, our Lovelanders. Hey, Miss Lena Doyle Crafton. Marilyn, maybe Marilyn answered this already, but you guys know that tomorrow we're doing a sewing project. Dimps Designs, Marilyn and I, we will be on Marilyn's channel tomorrow, and we're going to be making okay, so did you guys see how I threw this on the chair? It's better that you place it on like a flat surface as opposed to doing it on a chair where it's curved. Remember, it's hot. So I just don't like to do that. But we're going to be making a lip balm pouch for tomorrow. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing hold on, y'all. Thursday, we're going to be doing on Marilyn's channel the pouch. I meant to put this back over here. We're going to be doing one of these pouches. And this is going to be an in the hoop pouch tomorrow. So, NJ, I think this might have been from so long ago. I don't even remember. Try Amazon. Amazon may have, this may have been from Amazon. I'm not 100% sure. And because I don't remember pre-pressing the shirt, I'm going to go ahead and slide it on there. But it might have been from Amazon. I've had it for a while. I don't think much longer. What time is it? Because it shouldn't take me that long to do that key fob. So I'm trying to be in bed by 11 tonight. So I'll have an hour to kind of knock some of this out. My grandma may actually not have to press anything tomorrow, really. But she'd probably just come fold up the shirts. And got with me a little bit. And stuff like that. So Thursday we're gonna be doing that. And then Saturday we're going to be stitching patches to like a jacket or a shirt or so. We're gonna stitch it directly to the shirt. So that's what we're doing for Saturday for So Good. So just know we're going to be doing a patch on a jacket or a shirt. I'm probably going to put the patch on my jacket. I think I already know what kind of patch I want to do for Saturday. I think I do. Sorry, I'm coming back. I'm just pre-pressing. Maybe I'll get the small, maybe the mediums out of the way too. Naomi's gonna go walk her dogs. Awesome. Do you make sure seams are off pressed like the collar? I'm not, Don. As you guys see, I'm pressing with the collar on. The biggie. I'm not. All right, so I'm gonna put this here. Now, if you want to, you can use pressing pillows and all that. I'm pretty good with this. But I know you guys can kind of see the press and that the collar is here. So I'm not really doing that. All right. Whew. Lord. Dempsey Boo, you still at the game? Are you still at the game? Let me know. All right. Let me let this one cool off. And then all right, let me do this. And then we'll make our key fobs because I have gone key fob crazy. Right. Whew. No. Stacy A. Bear. Well, we're gonna see. Yo, I don't even know. Like, I barely looked at the video for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to look at the video in the morning. Or I'm just Maryland and Dempster's. They're just gonna have to tell me what to do. Because we're sewing tomorrow. So that's gonna be what I do tomorrow, because guess what? I have not had time to look at the video good. So they're gonna have to walk me through. Then what do we make on Dempster's channel? All the beanies. It's almost time for us to make more beanies because y'all know it's about to be fall. And so it's almost time for us to make some more beanies. Oh, Dempster's driving. Maryland, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get through it. We'll get through it. If Maryland says we're gonna get through it, guess what, y'all? We're gonna get through it. No stress. Y'all know I am stress and drama free. And please, we're gonna be over there. Just be patient with us. Even though Dempster knows how to do that, Maryland will be fine. We'll be fine. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. All right, let me. Oh, do my pre-press. So Kelly's asking, what's a good heat press to get for Amazon Prime Day next week? So first, I always tell everybody it depends on your budget. Now, there's a lot of people who like the higher end heat presses. There's people who love, the higher end because they feel like, it's great. But let me just let you know, and I'm going to tell you all this real quick. There's a lot of people who will overhype, and not even overhype. There are good heat presses, Hottronic, Stalls, all those heat presses, amazing heat presses, okay? But if that is not within your budget, that is perfectly fine. My first large heat press was my Fancier Studio. It's a 16 by 24 heat press. And let me tell you something, it still works today. I did have to change the fuse out twice, but I've had that heat press for about 4 years now. For almost 4 years now. I have had it for 4 years now. Dang. And guess what? It is still my favorite heat press. So don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you need the more expensive heat presses. Now, if your business, if you can afford that and that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But let me tell you something. When you hand a shirt to your customer, that customer is not going to know that that shirt was pressed with a Hottronics or an expensive heat press, or if it was pressed with my Racoma, or if it was pressed with my Fancier Studio. Okay, so whatever works best for your budget, then that's what I would do, because the end result, honestly, is usually the same. Now, you may have situations where there's a time and temp thing going, or temperature thing going on, but that happens with a lot of heat presses. So don't overthink like buying heat presses. I say the same thing for other types of machines, but the one thing I hear people, oh, well, you need this type of heat press, or you need. No, my HTV Runt serves a purpose. It does pretty decent. Not necessarily my favorite because I don't like that first pad, but it gets the job done. I've pressed a lot of transfers. If you guys follow my other channel, Craftabilities, then you'll see like I use the HTV Runt a lot on that channel inside of the school, and I use it in the school because I feel like it's less dangerous than any of the other heat presses like this. And guess what? My stuff gets pressed just fine. Okay, so it's up to you. I know HTV Runt has some heat presses. I personally love my Fancier Studio. I do. And that was like a budget. At that time when I purchased it, it was a 16 by 24 heat press for $399 and 16 by 24. So it's a nice size heat press. So I just want to let you guys know that you don't have to have the most expensive heat presses that are out there. You don't. Okay. Back to pressing shirts. I'm gonna call this when I'm doing this, we're just gonna call it pressure luck. Okay, just pressure luck. That's what it's called, or pressure transfer. Something like that. It's gonna be called. I don't know, but we're gonna call when I have to press these transfer or something. I try not to do these on lives, but I'm right here at, like, I have no choice but to do it right now because, and you know what? Doing this with y'all makes it a whole lot easier, a lot better for me doing it with y'all, honestly. Honestly. That's right. I mean, even if you have to replace it, some of them come with warranty, so you don't have to really worry about spending money to replace it. But at the end of the day, two of my fancier studios is like 2 times less the cost of some of these more high-end, better machines, honestly. So the heat press for me, like my fancier studio still gets the job done. The only reason I don't use the fancier studio heat press right now, where you guys don't see me using it, is because it's in the other craft room. But outside of that, that's my go-to heat press. So up to y'all, but I'm just letting you know whatever works for your budget. We have to work on not like shaming people for not having like the best of the best. If you put in your work, it'll look nice and professional, and people will love what you make. Carry cups. So that's what. So I started out. So I went straight from when I got my heat press. I went from the Easy Press. I had like all the sizes of the Cricut Easy Press. Now that's the one thing I'll say. Like the price of the heat presses now compared to before, and like with the Easy Press, for $100 more, you can get a heat press, right? So that's my only thing. Like with the Easy Presses now. However, you can I went from like the Cricut Easy Press to the 16 by 24 fancier studio, because I knew that I wanted to press larger items and I had the space. Now, another thing to consider when you're looking at heat presses is the amount of space that you actually have. So if you're getting like a swing away, you need to map off even more space than what you have. Even with this one, with this pull out drawer, I still need more space because this drawer pulls out, right? Now I could use this without ever pulling the drawer out. I don't have to pull the drawer out. But what's the purpose, of having the pull out drawer if you don't use it, right? So that's kind of my thoughts on that. Y'all, this peels off so good. It peels off so very good. I love it. All right. So make sure you have the right amount of space. You have the budget for whatever it is that you want to do or get. But those are the factors that you really just have to take into consideration. So yeah. I didn't mean to press it for that long. You don't have to press it for that long if you don't want to. Or you really don't have to press it for that long. Only like 10 seconds. I'm trying to look at the chat, trying to do this too. And I want to make sure I get all the smalls out of the way. So I have all the youth out of the way, the toddlers. I have all the smalls pretty much pressed. What time is it? It's almost at 9:30. I'm going to stop pressing these until after the live, and then we'll work on that. We'll work on the, y'all know what I'm talking about, the key fob. Allow you to adjust. Yes, Tish. So the Fancier Studio does allow me to adjust the pressure pretty much kind of like this with this knob. The Fancier Studio has a knob to adjust the pressure. So yeah, we can. So you can. I'm telling you, I love that. I love that heat press. I love it. Now I did have to change the fuse out. So when I changed the fuse out twice with it. It wasn't difficult to do. They had great instructions. They sent me the fuses to change it out with. And I actually ended up going and purchasing like 2 more just in case. And that was over 2 years ago, and I've never had to change it out again. So that's, and you can feel like with DTF transfers, if you do decide to get any DTF transfers, you can feel the difference. So somebody else earlier said like it feels very sleek, very smooth to the touch. But when you press it that second time, that feeling will go away. Like it'll become a little more like the fibers of the shirt. Do larger sizes and it doesn't work well. Yeah. That's what I like. So I had the I do have the HTV Ron Auto Press. And that's why I wasn't really too gung-ho about trying the new one that they have. Only because I love this. I do love this press. I do love this press. I love like it pops open on its own. It's auto open, everything. I love this press. And so I also love my Fancier Studio. And I just didn't feel like it was worth me having another heat press. I mean, I could take it to the school, but I already have the other HTV Ron there. And that's why I took it to the school, because it doesn't really fit my purpose. But you can get a lot done. If you look at Marilyn does a lot with her HTV Ron Auto Press, and Marilyn has a lot of heat presses too. And she does a lot with her HTV Ron Auto Press. She even does her bling with it. And those stones, Marilyn, do you have stones falling off your shirts with that HTV Ron? Let me know. Let me know if you have stones falling off. I prefer my Fancier and this one. I'm good on heat presses right now. I'm good on heat presses right now. Let's see. Well, I didn't show you guys this. I think I did show you guys the small. These are the small shirts. And then I have the mediums. I already started pressing the mediums, but I want to get the smalls out of the way before I stop pressing those tonight. Or stop pressing while I'm on live. I might be able to, y'all, I'm gonna have this done. My grandma's not gonna have to help press any of these shirts at least. I should have them all done by tomorrow. But she wants to help me with something, so I have to have something for her to help me with. She wants to help me with something, y'all, so I better have something for her to help me with. So these are the smalls. The colors look so good in this shirt. Like, the colors really do look good. They do. No, they look really good. Overall, I'm happy with the transfers. I'm not happy with the time, but I'm still getting it done in time, so I have nothing really to complain about. Overall, it was a success. All right, so I'm just getting these together, and I usually like to keep all of the sizes together. It kind of helps them to be able to sort and organize the shirts per family. So I do like to do that so that they'll have it all together. And I'm going to go ahead and press this one. This is one of the mediums. And then I'll go ahead and get that one done. Get this one pressed for the second time. For the second time. All right, let's go ahead. Gail, I'm trying. Yes, maybe fold. Yes. Maybe she'll fold. She can fold, and I have some other stuff that maybe she wants to help me do around here. So yeah. The last time she was so comfy in the other craft room, helping me out. So it gives her something to do. So we're gonna go. I'm not even gonna I'm gonna move the, hold on, let me move this one out of the way. You know what? I may leave that one on because you guys aren't gonna be able to see what I'm doing anyway. So let me leave that on because I don't have the other overhead hooked up today. I don't have the other overhead hooked up. Let me move this out of the way. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm just checking to make sure. So I have all of those. I need to count my large, my extra large. Those are the next ones with the higher amount. And let me put this over here for now. I don't want to mess these up. And then, hold on. Let me bring them. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm going to have to turn this slide out. Okay, you guys can see the table a little bit. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. We're turning around. I didn't anticipate this, so I just got to give us a little more wiggle room. And we have our little table. Move this over here. And then all I'm going to do now is we're going to just work with our that key fob. Really quick, because now the heat instructions said that we need to have our heat press at 320 degrees for that bling sheet. And I think it said like 20 seconds. I got those instructions off of, maybe it was 325 for 20 seconds. I got those instructions off of Amazon. Miss Gail, take your meds. Oh, Miss Gail. And let's see. That's true, because she knows. She's involved in all that stuff, so she knows. She knows. All right, y'all. So so Evie we're going to do two of them, okay? So Evie gave me all of these that she made, right? So Evie gave me all of these that she made. I'm trying to get you guys so you guys could actually see what it is that I'm talking about. So Evie gave me all of these, right? And they're all very blingy. Like this is not really even doing these any justice, okay? But she also gave me some that were bling. So all of these already have the bling on it, right? And this is just cotton webbing. So I'm going to put these aside. I can also then go ahead, like let's say if I wanted to, I could go ahead on this side and maybe press a name on here to maybe customize it a little bit. And then put the hardware at the end. And I have a name here, maybe a name and bling, and then this side looks like that. So we have this, right? And then we have, so I have like some in black. And then I have the crystal AB. It's dark right here. I know because I had to turn the other light off. Let me see if I can put this light on over here. I don't have my regular overhead. Maybe that'll be better. I don't have my regular overhead on tonight because I planned on staying at the heat press, but then I wanted to use this so bad. that I couldn't help myself. And so now here we are. Hopefully that helps. Hey, Evie. Evie, did you see I found the sheet that you gave me from Be Createful? Now, you gave me this from Be Createful with this, oh, wrong way, with this like violet. I can't believe you let go of this violet bling, Evie. But this is like a violet bling from Be Createful. But this, I think I got this from like Amazon or Temu. I don't know where this one came from, but I do have this. I've had this for a while. I don't know where it came from, but this is another sheet. I don't know if this can be heat pressed. Now, this one on Amazon, they say that you can use it as an adhesive, and you can also use it as iron-on. So we're going to see about that today. We're going to see about that now. So we shall see. But as you guys know, SS6 cures everything. SS6 makes the world a better place. If you guys were over on my live yesterday on Patrice Bell, you would know that SS6 is everything. All right, so let's see. So I like these strips because we don't have to do too much cutting, right? But you see these strips fit perfectly inside of the webbing. It fits perfectly. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fold it. I didn't measure to see how long these were. And this is the strip that I got from Evie. I'm going to do another color too of some other webbing. So this is about 11.5 inches wide. I see, like 11.5 inches wide. So I'm just going to do about 5 inches of this, because that should be good. And then I'll fold it over. And then we want to maybe get like that. But I do want to leave a little piece here because I want to make sure that the key fob or the hardware doesn't press into the stones. Okay, so I'll probably put about, let's put about right here. Where's my, did I put the scissors up, y'all? Oh no, I have some scissors up here. They know me. All right. I'm just going to cut right there. That may be good. Okay. And so they say that all you have to do is peel the backing off, and that's it. And press. Okay. So I'm going to hold this here. Let me get another cotton or a cotton. Now, maybe we'll do two. Maybe we'll do the cotton and also the nylon. Okay. So I do have this purple. I want to try Evie's with the purple. So I have, oh, but I don't really have like a light purple cotton. This is what I'm looking at. This is my web. Okay. I know that the view is a little different than what it usually is, but well, we have this purple. This purple may look good with it. I know the viewing is a little different, but I what you call it? I don't have the other camera set up, and I'm gonna be off here in a few minutes anyway, so I'm not really gonna set it up. All right, so we have this. Let me get nylon. So nylon, let's try. How about we try a little bit of the black? This black looks kind of too wide for this nylon, though. It looks, yeah, it is like a little too wide for the nylon. Let's see if this one. So this one fits perfectly. So the black, this is like black. Y'all know black is my favorite color. So the black stones, it's a little bit wider than the crystal 8B. I have a link below. This may be 1.5, or not even 1.5. It's a little 1.25 or so. So that one has to go someplace else. Can't go. Let me see if it fits. Yeah, no, it's the same thing. It's right there. So but I'm still going to use that for something. Okay. So we're going to use, I'm going to do this one with Evie. We're going to cut it. This is the stones that Evie gave me. And then I'm going to do, I want to do the black nylon. Let's see what other colors we have. Oh, we have like this nice little light pink. I like light pink. I think I used light pink the other day. There's like a purple in here. And then we also have, I kind of like this like creamish color. Let's do this look. And then we'll do that. Have two different, well, three different key fobs. I'm just gonna open this up. And this is the nylon. So this is nylon and this is cotton webbing. This is also cotton webbing too. So remember this cotton webbing. Evie and Evie cut has these cut in strips also. She gave me this like 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Oh, enjoy. Evelyn, you're going back to the bushes? No worries. Or is Evie going back to the bushes? Evie's feeling better? That's what I'm waiting to hear. Like I've been waiting to see, and I might have missed it because I can't keep up with the chat with my head turned. But I've been waiting to see whether or not Evie is doing better today. She was not doing well yesterday. All right, let me get my fabric scissors to cut this nylon. So we're about, I'm gonna do another 11 and a half inches. 1 second. Let me get my scissors. I have them right here. All right. We working tonight, y'all. So when I get off, I'm gonna put on. I was listening to my music earlier and working. So I may continue that, or I might put on a show, one of my true crime things. All right, just cutting that, and then we're gonna do this pretty much the same size as this one because it's about the same size. Where is my lighter? I don't see it, y'all. Oh, I guess it's not going. Okay, I found it. This. I'm just burning the edges. Just burning it a little. What did Evie say? She feels better. Yeah, Bob, I ordered yeah, I did. So for both the nylon, I did order the assorted pack. This is the nylon. But the webbing, also the assorted pack of webbing from Amazon too. This is the cotton webbing. And I ordered this a while ago. Remember when we did the Capri Sun bags? That's when I ordered this, when we did the Capri Sun bags. But I ordered, yeah, from Amazon. I did. All right, I'm just using this to help me. I don't necessarily have to get my measuring tape out. That's going to be good. So this is going to go here. And then this one's going to go here. Oh, that's really pretty. So I saw online in Amazon when I got this came from Amazon. I saw online where they had like this, like they were putting it around their dresses or around their waist on the dresses. And I was like, I want to do that. So one roll of this, 1 3-yard roll was I think $15.99, but 9 yards was $26.99 or something like that. So of course for this, I got the 9-yard roll. I wasn't sure if I was gonna love the black, but I do like the black. But I'm glad I didn't get the 9-yard roll because it's not. I gotta cut some of it off. And I don't really want to have to do that. So here's the cotton webbing that we have. Here's the Be Createful sheet that Evie has, and if you were in the live yesterday, you will know that Evie told us that when she made these, she used bling sheets from Be Createful. So Evie says she's feeling better. I didn't see. Evie, I didn't see if you said you're feeling better. You better be feeling better. Did you post? Stacey, I haven't posted it yet. I gotta put it all together because I did the final part like right before I walked out of the house to take it to them. So that was maybe like about 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Andy, feel better. All right. So, hey, Shaka Terrell. I received my cotton set yesterday. Awesome. And so now I'm just going to use this right here to cut my piece off from here. And then I'm just going to, there's a protective film on top. And we got this from Be Createful. The website is becreateful.com. I don't know if they still sell it. But maybe they do. Hopefully they still do. All right, so I'm gonna just get this here. I'm gonna cut this off. I don't want to cut it off of the entire sheet. Like this doesn't have any protective layer on top, but there's supposed to be a protective layer at the bottom. I guess it is like the same where there's a protective layer at the bottom, but this just looks like that is adhesive. It doesn't necessarily look like there's a protective layer at the bottom. So all I'm doing right now is cutting that. So I just need to know where I'm cutting. And it's kind of easy to cut because you're just cutting the strip right here. And all of the lines, so I'm going to cut this whole strip because I can use it, the other piece for the same thing. And all of these stones are linear. Like the design is linear. So you don't have to worry about cutting on top of a stone. It's just going to cut perfectly fine for you. Okay. Well, this piece is it's not that large, but guess what? I can use it for one of my smaller key fobs. So this is purple. So I'm trying to see where's one of the smaller ones. So this is a smaller one. So this is just like a keychain. So this could go here. So I could make another one. This was like 8 inches. I think this is an 8-inch key fob that's folded in half, but it can definitely go on top of there. So definitely gonna fit and make something else. I'm just not gonna make it right now. All right, so this is gonna go here. Let me cut this. Let me see how long this one is. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. And we're gonna head to the heat press. All right. So if you don't have a cutter and you're not using, doing bling like how we do bling, but you want to kind of do and dabble in bling, or you like the key fobs, it's still an option for you. This is an option. All right. So then we're gonna get ready to press. So that's gonna go about right there. I think I may like this. All right. So online, they said that there was a protective film on the back of these. So on Amazon, and there is a protective film on the back. So I'm going to remove that from the back. Okay. Now, they say you can do either, you can stick this on a hard surface or you can use this as an iron-on. It is sticky. Okay. So let's see. This is what they said. Generally, iron-on stuff isn't sticky like this, but I don't know. I've never used this before, so I don't know. But I don't think the one from Be Createful is sticky. Oh, I could have did a better job centering it, but it's gonna stay like that because it's like on there. This is like stuck. I don't even know if I even have to do the heat press with it, honestly. All right, let's put this one on. Okay, that's not, where's my, now what did I do with, oh, it's right here. That doesn't make sense. All right, so let's go ahead and place this one on top too. So we're just gonna remove that protective sheet on the back. There it is, it's cutting off. It was cutting off, but. All right, okay, static. All right, so we're just gonna place this right here. And I'm leaving room at the edge for the hardware. Okay. Talk about easy bling. Talk about, and this is so pretty. Like this bling is so pretty, y'all. It's so pretty. All right, so this is the one from Be Createful. It's not sticky and it does not feel like there's anything like any protective layer on the back. The protective layer was on the front. Now, this is still kind of similar to this where it feels a little sticky around the edges. The one from Be Createful feels a little bit sticky like around the edges, but I don't see any protective. Let me make sure. Evie, is there a protective film on the back of this? There might be. There just might be. Let me see. I don't feel it, but I also don't want to peel it off and then I have a sticker, like I have a heat, like a loose rhinestone. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything on the back of it. So we're gonna get ready to go for it. If there is, Evie, let me know. But it doesn't really look like it. Like I can't find it. So let's get ready to press this. If it is, I'll check the. Eve, I'm telling you, go brush in the SS6 design. Go brush in the SS6 design. I like this. This is pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna try to get y'all up as high as possible, but just know that my regular setup it's not my regular setup tonight. But I really was just planning on doing a little bit of doing my DTF stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put this Teflon sheet on top. And I'm pressing it. It's pressing at 320 for 20 degrees. 320. It's pressing at 320 degrees for 20 seconds. It's a hot mess. Hey, Miss Janita, thank you for coming out of those bushes to say hey, and hey, everybody in the bushes. I'm sorry, my manners have escaped me. I did not say hi to y'all. Hey, everybody in the bushes. All right, so they say that this is what you do with this. So the ones from Amazon, even though it's sticky, you can use it two ways. You can use it as iron-on, and you can also use it as adhesive. But look how that looks, y'all. You can use it as iron-on, or you could stick it onto a glass or any other surface. Any other surface you can stick it on. So that's pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and do that one. But it is blinging very nicely. Very, very nicely. All right, and then we're going to do the one from Be Createful, where we have a little bit of purple on purple action going on. Evie, I cannot believe you gave me this purple bling like this, girl. You really were just trying to get your stuff out of there. Like, I can't believe you gave me purple. And it's very pretty. All right. So this is it on black. You'll see it on the black. It's very pretty. It's not even sparkling on here like it's sparkling for me. It's very pretty. Very easy. All right, where's the next one? Okay, here's our purple. We're going to do, this is the one from Be Createful. It comes more in a sheet as opposed to like the strips. I'm just going to put this on top. And I'm not really taping anything down. If you don't feel comfortable, you may want to just tape it in place. But as you see, we didn't really have to. But y'all, this looks so good. Yeah, it pressed fine. It's on there. It is on there. It looks amazing. All right. And this is the purple on purple. Ooh. This is the purple on purple. So you can put a name on here. Like you can customize this even more. You can customize it with HTV. You can also customize it with, let me put this over here. You can customize it with HTV. You can customize it. Let's say you have a bling name. You have your name blinged out. You can put bling on it. But this is the purple on purple. Look at that. Like you guys could see it a little bit better when it's far away like that. I'm going to bring it over to the front camera. But it looks really good. Oh, let me put the key fob hardware on it. So we're going to put the key fob hardware on it. I know this view is not the best view, y'all. Sorry. I am kind of just winging it at this point. So Evie gave me some hardware along with the key fobs. I also have other hardware. I'm trying to see, like I have different color hardware that you could use if you want to. I think for this one, I want to go with gold. I'm going to go with, that's the, but this is one that's kind of like holographic, iridescent, multiple colors. I want to go with the gold for this one. And then for the purple, I'm going to go with the silver. And then for the black, I think I'm just going to stick with black. I'm going to get a black one. And so we're going to put all of this together right now. It doesn't take long. Where's my pliers? I just want to make key fobs. I need to do a key fob giveaway because at this point, I'm going to put a lot of these inside of the break room at work if anybody wants them. So I'm not going to like customize them with a name or anything. So I'm just going to burn this edge real quick a little bit. Just to get it a little bit together. All right, that looks better. All right, so we're going to just go ahead. We're going to place the silver on here. Y'all know which one will look better than the silver? This one. The one like the colorful. I think that colorful one would. I'm gonna go with silver. I think the silver's gonna keep it classy. The silver's gonna keep it classy. What color is this? The silver's gonna keep it classy. So we're gonna keep this here. I'm gonna get my pliers, and I'm just gonna. This is now. The other thing that I do, like I do use my clips here, just so that you guys know. Hey, Christine. Hey, girl. Blink one side of yours. So, Geneva, I just was following with Eve, like Eve's look. And then, like, if you want to use a name, there's no particular reason. Like, I wish you would have said that earlier, Geneva, because guess what? I would have just went ahead and did a long strip to bling out the whole thing. Geneva. I didn't even think of blinging out the whole thing. I was just following this one. But you can put a name on the other side, and I don't want to. Well, I mean, depending on how you like to do it, I prefer full bling. But if you like at this point, if you're like, you know what, I want to bling the rest of it, then you could still do it. But no particular reason. But next time, Geneva, I am going to bling out the whole thing. All right, so now I'm just putting this here like that, like if you guys could see that. So I'm just holding it. My pins are holding it in place. And then I'm just going to bring this on top, just like that. And then we're going to crunch down. And I'm going to crunch down on the other side. Well, I crunched down a little bit too much. Let me move that out the way. I crunched down a little bit too much. Christine, it's good to have you back. If you guys didn't know, yesterday Christine popped in on us, and we were so excited to see her. Y'all, this purple looks so good. Look at the purple. So this is purple on top of purple. This came from B3. I'm gonna have to get me some more beads like this. And this is Hot Fix. These are Hot Fix sheets. And this one came from Evie. She gave it to me. She got it from Be Createful, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Like this purple on, oh my goodness, this purple on purple looks amazing. Look, y'all, it looks amazing. Look how it's sparkling on top of the purple. So love I will be definitely doing this a lot more. A lot more. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, y'all. Hey, Marissa. Hola. All right, so now I'm going to put this one. We're going to put, now we're just doing black. Let me put my, what time is it? Oh, we got 2 more minutes, y'all. I got to get off here. It's been 2 hours. I just have so much work to do. And I know tomorrow we're going to be hanging out tomorrow afternoon and then Thursday. So I need to get as much done tonight before I have to retire to bed. All right, so I'm just holding it like this. And I'm going to clamp down. Uh-oh, moving. Just clamp down a little. You don't have to do it too hard. And then you can just do the other side, or you can hit it like this. And then kind of just press it. Uh-oh, moving. Just like press it like that. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it. And then hit it like that. Very simple to do. And this looks very pretty. Oh, this looks so pretty. Look at that sparkle, y'all. Oh, so I'm gonna give these away. Like these are gonna go to the teachers at my school, and then I'm gonna put the ends on those two, the ones that Evie gave me. Christine, yes. Stacy Avery, that's where I got these transfers from tonight from JIFFY. I like them. I actually like them. I wanted to be very upset with the transfers, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to be very upset with the transfers because they did not come when I thought they would come. And so, but I can't really be upset with them. They're good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Now I could have put this up a little bit more, but it's fine. So we're just gonna hold this. I'm just gonna make sure my stuff lines up. Uh-oh, moving. We're gonna press in. That didn't press in good. Press it some more. Okay. And then I'm just gonna hold it. And we're gonna press that. Uh-oh, I need to press that a little bit more. There we go. That looks good. All right, so this is our third key fob. We did a little bit of DTF. And we did a little bit of key fobbing. Good night, Marika. Hey, Tracy. Oh, Christine, love the sparkle. Love the sparkle. All right, so this is what we have. So this is Crystal AB on like the cream color, and I think that looks amazing with the gold hardware to it. I love how that came out. Oh, that looks so good, y'all. Then we have the black with the same Crystal AB. And we have the purple. And so let's compare this bling to some of our other bling that we've done. I still have this little piece, so y'all know I have to make me a smaller one. And then I have the black too, but the black is a little wider than an inch. But I'm gonna use the black. So let me just compare. The only thing is that you can't really customize this. Now, what you can do is, like, let's say if we have like the different colors, I could maybe, you guys know how Marilyn does the color block. She had the color block key fob. Maybe I could cut out, you know, an inch square, an inch square for purple, an inch square for the Crystal AB, and alternate it. It's fairly easy to use the ones from Amazon because they're very sticky, and you can actually stick it in place. Now, the ones that I got from Be Creative, it's not really sticky on the back. Okay, so you can feel a little stickiness around the edges, but not on the back of the stones. But these, it does feel sticky on the back of the stones. That's because it's meant for either iron-on or you can apply it to other adhesive. So these are the ones, in case you didn't see, have gone key fob craze. And for those of you who might be asking about the faux leather ones that I did, the bling is still on all of these. Thank you, everyone. The bling is still on all of these. The bling has not fallen off. It actually looks really good. So that's the difference with using these and when you're using like a template. See, the template, we can do different things with it. So I have an outline around the edge, and then I have a solid color on the inside. And then this is just all over. So this would be almost like this one. So this is just my regular square. So that's the difference. You guys see how these are a lot tighter than this, and both this is SS62, but this is a lot tighter. So you kind of get like a full bling coverage. But the other thing is that this is crystal. This is crushed ice AB, which is a clear stone, so you can still see the pattern behind it of my little llamas. All right, so these are some other ones that we did just to compare, so you guys can see like how the coverage of these is intense. So we have this, and this is full stones too. Like these are stars. Y'all see the black stars. You can do it any color you want, but that's full coverage. So whatever way you like, you know, that's what will work for you. Okay, whatever way you like. Like this is an all over one. Of course, when you're doing templates, you can have it say whatever you want to say. Like this says craftable things on it. It's up to you. You can have it do whatever you want it to do. Where's my favorite one is actually on my key ring right now already. So you guys won't be able to see that one, but I do have, and that's the one that Marilyn did that's slanted. And then she had the color block here. You guys may not be able to tell, but there's two different, you can see it right there. Y'all see the color block? So you have a regular stone and AB. So I mixed it up. You guys see, you can see the color block in there. So this was Marilyn's design. And then Marilyn, this is, Marilyn did squares too. You guys see the squares on the inside? And then it's covered. So that's the difference. Like that's the difference between doing something like this. Something like this, you're kind of stuck with it just like this. But I think this is beautiful. Like I think it's beautiful. You can do a lot with it if you don't bling or anything. Like I have this one. This is with my hearts. So that's the difference with doing the key fobs like this way, or you can add a little razzle dazzle to it. You can definitely add a little razzle dazzle to it. And this is the purple. I did it with purple and pink, and I do have another one somewhere. I don't know where it is. And then this is with like red stars. So that's what we have. 6 minutes past my time. I'm going to remove. I think we discussed everything. We discussed a lot of stuff tonight in 2 hours, y'all. But I have to. I gotta stay true to me trying to get to bed at a decent time because I know Thursday we may be up a little bit later. Sorry for this light in your way. I was trying to make more light over there on the other table. Sorry. I forgot that I was there. It's kind of bright. Oh. So Thursday, we're going to be doing the denim pouch. And Evie does have the bling file available for the seams. But I am going to love making another one of these. I'm going to make a larger one. Now, there's different sizes that you can make. It doesn't have to be this small. But you will need a zipper for this, and these are lined, so there's a lining fabric inside, so you may want to just make sure you have that and denim. But if you don't have denim, you can pretty much do this with any fabric. Honestly, it doesn't have to be denim. What else? Tomorrow we're going to be making with Marilyn. We're going to be linked to FOB hardware in description. Okay, I'll put it in there. Thank you, Evie. Tomorrow we're going to be sewing some lip balm pouches over at Maryland's. So we'll be doing that. And then on Saturday, we're going to be doing more patches, but we're going to actually be stitching a patch onto a garment on So Good Saturday. And So Good Saturday is going to be on my channel this weekend. And yeah, I don't know what we're doing Friday night. Hopefully I'm caught up on most of my work, so I won't have to work. I can just have fun with y'all and do something fun. That's what I hope. So we will see. But good night, Jessie. Yes, I'm getting ready to go, Jessie. The variety pack of hardware. Let me see. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna go. Let me do it right now. Let me enter. I'm gonna exit here. All right. So stop mic, mute. I'll put it in right. Sorry. Sorry about that. Let me put the hardware. Let me get it really quick. And then I'll put it inside of the, inside the description. Amazon. Was it anything else that you guys wanted me to put? All right, I put the bling, those bling rolls in there. Did I put that's already in the description. Okay, let me get this one. And then I'll put text copy. And then let me put that in the description. Yo, I love making these key fobs. I'm gonna love putting this inside of the break room for people to take. And it's so cool. It already has the key ring on it. Like, it's gonna be so cool. I'm just put like a whole bunch in there for whoever wants it. Hot bling strips. I put the hot fix bling strips in there. And then now I'm gonna put the, what are these things called, y'all? Hardware, key fob hardware. Key fob hardware. And I just put it in here. All right, y'all. I put it in there. Anything else? It is bedtime, Barb. It is bedtime. I love you guys. Let me see. Link to FOB. Okay, it's in the description. I put it in the description too. I think that's everything. Thanks, Francine. All right, y'all. Some maroon and gold. I need to do some maroon and gold ones for my school. I think they would love those. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. It has been fun. It really was just work. I'm so sorry. It wasn't like anything really fun, but we did get a chance to make these key fobs, and this was fun to make. The key fobs are very fun to make. I love them. They look super beautiful. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you guys. Please remember to be kind to others. Be nice. Love other people. And if you find yourself in a situation that you just can't deal with, or you feel that you don't want to be, just step away from the situation, protect your peace, and just step away from the situation, reassess it, and then you can address whatever you need to address, but always do it with love and kindness in your heart. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for just hanging out with me tonight as I pressed some of these shirts for my family. I appreciate that. But I'll see you guys tomorrow over at Making with Maryland's. Don't forget, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be over at Maryland's making the lip balm pouches. We're sewing. This is going to be 100% sewing, okay? On Thursday night at Maryland's, we're going to be doing an In the Hoop project. We're going to be making these pouches, okay? So I think inside of Eve's group, the Hoop group, you'll be able to find the list of materials that we'll need for this. And then on Saturday, we're going to be doing patches, but we're going to be stitching a patch onto a garment. I love you guys so much. I'm grateful every single time that I get a chance to hang out with you guys and for you guys to hang out with me. I love it. I love you all. But until next time, y'all, later.